Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog, Altitude. What you're looking at is a flush quick disconnect mount for the propeller guards. You're going to soon see what happens when one of those motors gets hot. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Here is what happens when those motors get hot. And this was because I crashed it and it landed upside down and I wasn't able to shut down the motors. Emergency shutdown on the motors in time. So these puppies got really hot and they were actually smoking. And if you can see inside, turn on some light here. You can see inside there, you're going to see how black some of that is. They should be, here's a healthy motor. See how bright that is? How bright copper that is? Well, if you look inside this one, you're going to see copper, but it's definitely dingy. And you can also see how the other parts of those windings are black. And when I touched this thing, it was hot. It was smoking, and I really didn't see any real damage until when I went flying the other day, and I was wondering why my blades were at different alignment on my protectors. Well, here's why. Because when that motor got hot, it melted the plastic around it, and now I've got a gap. It bubble gapped, and I've flown it several times since then, so there's no real issue. The motors are solid in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of, you can see on here how these got a little bit bubbled, and the other side here, you can see how it actually bubbled the plastic down around in here. So I'm going to shave that down a little bit so I can get this quick disconnect mount flush like it should be. And I am in the process of pulling this one off. And when you get the kit for the quick disconnects, you're gonna get new screws. I can feel these things. They're real tight. I think I'm probably coming out. I'm making my own threads in the plastic, which is okay as long as you stay within the. These go into the motors, and they hold the motors in. And this normally just slides. That screw just normally slides in that hole and then goes into the motor. But in this case, because it melted right around the shaft of the screw. Now the screw is making its own threads in the plastic. So, and I noticed that the motor is solid too. I don't know exactly what's on the bottom of the motor to keep it to screw it in. Didn't seem to have any issues as far as function. It popped out. It was melted to that. Motor appears to be solid in there. So that's that. I'm gonna clean this up and try and get it flush. So we get this back on there so it's flush. So anyway, that's why that. This is the Phantom 3 Professional, and I added the quick disconnect blade protectors. It worked really good, and here's an example of this is one of the blades that was on there. See how it turned that yellow. It was pretty hot on them, both of them. Got a little bit of scorching on that, but they're still functional. I've flown it several times. So anyway, I just want to straighten these up and back on there so they're somewhat flush. So thanks for joining me, and subscribe, comment, even support. Click on the links above and they'll send you to other videos pertaining to altitude. And we will catch you on the next.